Hello everyone! I'm Melinda NailFanatic of Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot, as well as NailFanatic's Artistry Design Studio here in Las Vegas, Nevada. And this is our July the 13th, 2017 Love, Peace, and Happiness Daily General Money and Romance Tarot reading. And so, I'm going to get started. I'm going to fix this lighting real quick because the fan is making the camera blow around with the stand I have. It moves easily with just a little bit of touch. So let's switch the lighting around and cut the fan. And so you can see in the background some of my arts and some of my photos I have on my family wall here, my art wall. I hope you enjoy that. Oh, real cool. See that picture right there? That's one of my favorites that I've ever created because it was actually done ambidextrously. So the right hand side of the face was painted with my right hand and the left hand side was painted with my left hand. So I think that's really cool. I just thought I'd share that because it came to share. But meanwhile, let me shuffle and see what we're going to get from the Custom Words of Clarity deck for our daily word of the day for July the 13th, 2017. And so funny enough, it was probably about 3 or 4 days ago, my grandsons and my niece daughter, they got into my bag of cards and they got out my Words of Clarity deck, and it was spread all over the house by the time I caught them. And so I'm looking at my grandson as he's flipping over the side of the sofa over there right now at this exact moment. And what does he have in his hand? But it looks like one of my Words of Clarity cards. Yeah, that's definitely a word of clarity. I have no idea which word he's running around in with his hand. Quentin, bring me that card. I think that's the word we're supposed to use today. Bring it to Granny. Let me see. Bring it. I think he has our word of clarity for today. I've been shuffling, but let's see what card he has, because I feel like that's our word of clarity for today. What do you have, my dear? Let me see. What is it? Oh, yeah, look. He had the card of focus. So that's going to be our word of clarity for today, because I did receive that. I'm not making things up. Focus is our word of clarity for today. The bottom of our deck is retreat. So with retreat and focus on our word of clarity today, I'm definitely feeling like we're going to get really, we've been focused on something. We've been lending our energy to certain things. We've been creating certain things through our imagination powers. And we're going to have some clarity as to some adjustments that we can make to our viewpoints, to our focus, to our intentions, to our perceptions, which are going to lend to greater ease in manifestation. Oh, Quentin brought me some more. Okay, he brought me the Believe card and the Depressing card. Where's the rest of the cards at? Bring it to me. What else you got? Let's see what else he's got, because this is really interesting. Childhood. Okay. So I feel like some of our beliefs that we've been holding back and depressing within from our childhood are coming up into our focus right now, so that we can retreat from certain viewpoints, opinions, beliefs that are limiting us, that are causing blockages within us, that are coming up for release at this time. And with the power of this full moon, it just totally makes sense. You know, full moons are about that release energy, let go and move on. And I feel that very strongly. Mickey, shh, Granny's making a video. Everybody can hear you. I need you to be quiet, okay? Can you be quiet, please? Yes. Thank you. And so we're going to be facing a lot of like really difficult situations staring us in the face that we didn't want to deal with then, and we don't always want to deal with now. But it really, Mickey, quiet. It behooves us to deal with them now. Mickey, come here, honey. Come here. Excuse me for one moment. Give me your hands. Look it. See, there's a video there. Look, put your head over there and say hi. See yourself? Say hi.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Mickey Kang. And I'm talking too much. The people are listening to Grandma teach, okay? Oh, you gonna say hi too? Say hi. Okay. Hi. Now listen, both of you, give me your hands. Give me your hands. Give me your hands. Now look at me in the eyes. I'm going to teach on the camera. I'm going to talk to the people. I need you to be quiet so they can hear me. Okay? Can you be quiet for me? You can? That would be a great help.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Maybe you can go to your playroom.
Yeah.
Quentin, Granny's talking to the people. You want to say hi? Come say hi. They can't see you too little, but say hi. Okay. Now Granny's going to talk. Now you guys go be quiet, okay? Thank you, guys. So, a lot of issues from our childhood, and I'm just hearing now, some of those issues have to do with situations like that. Our parents didn't understand the value of talking to us in that type of way. Some of our parents told us we were horrible, talked shit to us, cursed us out, beat the crap out of us. They did all sorts of other things, and they did the best they knew how. That doesn't always mean it was the best that could have been done, but it was the best that they knew based on their life experience. So our job now is to see what is the best we can do based off our life experience. And I don't like getting hit. I don't want my children getting used to getting hit, and I'm not going to say I never have paddled their booties, and I won't say that I'll never do it again. However, I prefer to talk to them because I would rather my children be used to being spoken to than abused, because there's some behavior that needs adjusting. And so by that belief and understanding now as an adult who can see what my parents did and how that lent to my life and my circumstances and things that I've had to overcome, I am I am doing things differently. I'm taking the best of what my parents had and putting that together with the best of what I know and what I've learned, and creating my own way of doing things, a new way, a different way. And all that comes through facing the beliefs that I had from my childhood that were blocked. No, Papa, Granny's recording, be quiet. And making it a point to change the ones that are not beneficial, that are not serving me well. And so likewise, again, this is a strong thing going on for a lot of us today. And we can share those energies of healing childhood beliefs and traumas, or continuing to perpetuate situations that were unbeneficial. Okay? So let's see, our flashcard we got is the frog. The silly little green frog. Green talks about heart chakra. The frog, first thing I got when I saw this was you can jump over anything. And so likewise, regarding those childhood traumas, childhood difficulties, childhood beliefs that we're being confronted with at this time, we can jump over them. We have all the power. Since one of my clients helped me understand, we have here the 10 helms, which is the steering wheel of a sailboat or a ship, the helm. And so we have 10 helms, which means the power is 10 physical completeness. The power is physically in our hand to jump over any obstacles or any challenges that we are facing at this time in regards to these types of situations. So let's see what is the message from the tarot for us today. And you know, our general message, I always apply that and encourage you to apply that to your spiritual development, because excuse me, because of the fact that the spiritual situation is always radiating out into your money, your romance, your family, your everything, your physical appearance, your health. Everything is finding its root in your spirituality. What a happy, cute face. Okay, let's see. What is the tarot message? And we are using the Psychic Tarot from the Heart for our general spiritual tarot message for today. No, Quentin, get out of Granny's card bag. Okay, this is the one right here. Okay, we have Just Breathe, the Four of Swords. And this card, come off the wall, Princeton, on the floor, Papa Bear. No, Princeton, no, on the floor. Put your card on the floor. Not on the door, on the floor. Thank you, honey. The Four of Swords is speaking to a rest and recuperation. Just breathe. Relax your way through the energy. Relax your way through what's going on. There's not going to be any benefit in being in an agitated state. You find yourself no benefit from being agitated. Calm down, center yourself, ground, breathe in, and breathe out. And remember that you're connected. If you haven't ever seen my infinity grounding meditation, that's a video you might want to check out. It's in every month's playlist for all the zodiac signs, and it's also it's the infinity meditation for grounding. It's also just on my channel, but it's in every playlist for all the mid-months and the monthly updates. Okay, so Four of Swords, it's saying just connect to that higher self. Allow that to be a comfort and a peace. Find that peace within. Find that peace in stillness and quietness. How do I do that, Melinda? I just heard when I got kids running around and they crazier than yours are over there. And somebody else is saying, it's not the kids that are driving me crazy, Melinda, it's the adults. Princeton, Mickey, quiet. And so, you know how you do that is you just sneak away. You have to sneak away and take that moment for yourself to do what you need to do. You cannot just allow yourself to be thrown everywhere by everyone in your life. You have your dinosaurs, Papa? Yeah. And so you have to do what you need to do for yourself. If you don't put your needs ahead from time to time, neither will anyone else ever do anything according to what your standards are. Because when you don't take care of yourself, you are not living up to your own standards for yourself. When you allow yourself to just be blown here and there and everywhere. And even if it's just 2, 3, 5, 10, 15, whatever you can find minutes, just stop. Pull yourself away. If you have to lock yourself in your room or your bathroom or lock everybody in the house and go outside, because you know, there's a few moments in the past where I've had to definitely just, you know what, you guys stay in there and I'm going to go over there for a minute. And then by the time I come back, they're still fine. They're just playing. And, you know, I've given myself the appreciation that I need. I've given myself the self-respect and the honor as a divine creature that I deserve of honoring my needs, of self-reflection, of grounding, of a moment of peace that I deserve. The bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands. It's talking about challenging times. And it also, Princeton, shh, you guys need to go in your playroom or else be quiet, please. Because you're being very disruptive and it's very rude, okay? Go in your playroom better. The challenging times is there's a lot going on. A lot of different people got a lot of different things going on. And also that it's not all in harmony with what your vision was. You're like, yeah, but I wanted to do this today, and you guys are throwing this at me, and you're just like, how am I gonna get through all this? I have so much going on. I had a plan, and now I'm being told that this is being thrown in, and that was not part of my plan, but I have to deal with it. Well, yes, you have to deal with it. So just hold on, just breathe. It will be okay. And for some of you, the challenging times is definitely something where you've been on guard from certain things. And what is coming up for you to understand is that by maintaining an on-guard mentality, you're sending out a frequency that will attract to you the vibration of things to be on guard for. And so if you feel like you've got to be on guard, you're attracting more and more circumstances to be on guard with. At this time, it will greatly behoove you to really do the grounding and centering. Thank you, Papa. You found a fork? Granny, put it up, okay? And it would benefit you to really just be able to get in flow with your universe by doing this, because in reality, all the challenges and obstacles in our life only are there to show us how fucking awesome we are and just what we can accomplish. And so if we can go through it in a confident state of mind, knowing that everything we need to get through the situations will always be available and actually was available prior to being put in the situation, prior to our attracting this situation, we had the tools, the skills, and the experiences we needed to move through it. And so if we can, instead of allowing these challenging times to bring us to a place of conflict, if we can view it as an opportunity to get in flow and see how the universe is showing us that we have everything and be open to that possibility. It only takes being open to the possibility. Then what will happen is the universe must answer that belief with support, guidance. Here's where you go, that's where you go, here's the flow, get in flow, we're in flow now, we're grooving now, we're moving now, you're making it happen. And it was so much easier than you could ever know, okay? All right, let's get into the money message today. And like usual, we're gonna use grandson, get out of there, go. He always wants to get in my cards and my pens and anything that I have. Okay. Give me 1 second. Children, come on. Go into the playroom, please. Come on. Go on. I'm going to go get you in a minute. I'm still recording. I need to blow my nose so I can finish talking to the people. And somebody's been sending me comments asking if I'm sick. No, I'm not sick. I'm clearing things. I'm clearing shit out of my system. I'm good, y'all. I'm good, okay? Now, money and the law of attraction. What is the money message for my beautiful brothers and sisters of humanity for July the 13th, 2017, listeners God? What is the situation regarding our money? Also, I gotta say, yesterday we had the chariot at the center of the day, and 2 people ended up having car issues. You're okay. Two people ended up having car issues yesterday. I did not mention cars, but it was kind of on my heart. But I get to talking so much sometimes that I don't mention everything on my heart. And so that was one of the things. So if you went through car issues, it will be resolved. You will have the money, the tools, the assistance that you need to get through it. That was a touch on from yesterday. Today's card, we have number 31. It says, I can have money and freedom too. Okay. And the back of the card says, a feeling of being overwhelmed is your indicator that you are denying yourself access to all manner of cooperation that could assist you if you are not disallowing it. Make it quiet now as you begin to feel freer regarding the expenditure of time and money. Doors will open for you. People will come to assist you. Refreshing and productive ideas will occur to you, and circumstances and events will unfold. As you change the way you feel, you access the energy that creates worlds. It is there for your ready access at all times. So it's about freeing ourselves mentally and allowing the assistance to come in, allowing the abundance to come in, allowing the fortunes to come in, allowing the help to be available. Because if you keep saying there's not enough help, there's not enough money, there's not enough time, I can't do this, what am I gonna do? And you're freaking out all the time. What is that vibration sending to the universe? Because like attracts like, and if you're in that state of mind, you can only attract more energy that feels just like that. But and as opposed to that, like for example, yesterday when I was at work and my daughter calls me and she says, Mom, my car doesn't start. I say to myself, okay, well, there's nothing I can do about it now. How about I just Uber you to work, okay? And so likewise, do you look at the situation and freak out, oh my God, my fucking car doesn't work, what am I gonna do? Or do you make a phone call to somebody who can help you? Oh, you found your cards? Good job. Okay, go do your cards on the chair right there while I'm doing my cards on the table, okay? They found some flashcards, guys. Or do you make that move that will assist you? Likewise, when my daughter contacted me, Mom, I got this situation going on, what do? I could have like lost my shit and be like, oh my God, here we go again with the car. More money, more issues, blah, 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 blah. Instead, it was like, well, what's the solution? Be solution oriented. That's what I'm getting. You can have money and freedom too. And everything you need is right at your hands. It's right at your fingertips, okay? Mickey, quiet, shh. Quentin, can you stop slamming the cabinets, Papa Bear? And so when you realize that everything is at your fingertips, he's bringing a big old storage. I keep all the big plastic storages in the drawers on the bottom so that they don't reach anything dangerous. And so he's bringing the big storage. Okay. When you realize everything is at your fingertips, it helps you to go through in that grounded, in flow with the universe way. And so, Papa, put it away. Go put it away. And so, going through situations in a chaotic state of mind, hold on one second. In a chaotic state of mind can only bring to you more chaos. We want to be calm. So, okay, my mind was just taken back to one time. I came out of the library. I had my niece daughter with me. She was 3 at the time. And it was a balmy day in Vegas. We're talking 115 easy. And no shade. It was just ridiculously hot outside. And I came out and the car would not start. I ended up having to wait for somebody for so long. And the thing of it is, somebody across the street, this homeless person was yelling at me, oh, that sucks, your car won't start, huh? I said, well, it's not that bad. I mean, eventually I'll get it started and I'll be home. He says, yeah, but that fucking sucks right now, and nobody wants to deal with that. I'm like, yeah, but you know what? I get a good opportunity. I get to talk to you, and the guy that's coming to help me out is actually pretty cool. And so I kept trying to find the blessing in it. And a lot of people, you found your dinosaur card, your T-Rex card? Yeah. A lot of people won't understand when you're going through these situations, how is it they're so calm and level-headed? Like they should be freaking out. No, you don't have to freak out. I know that you've been taught that. And I know that that's what everybody around you does. Does that mean that that's the best thing for you? No, because in the end, whether you get your car started, whether you get moved home by towing it or driving it, no matter what happens, you can go through it a peaceful way or you can go through it an agitated way. And the only thing that's going to be different is the way you get through it, because it's still going to end up the same, okay? So you have a choice, and you do have power in the situation. And you don't have to give your power up to a circumstance, okay? You are so much more divine and powerful than any circumstance that this life will ever present to you. Excuse one more time, gotta blow again. I've been draining for like a year, guys. And I feel like I'm at the end of a crux. So, okay. Let's see what is the money tarot card. And the thing is, as you guys get used to going through these freak out situations in a more grounded and calm and connected way, and a way that's more in flow with your universe, you don't understand that through doing that, it is an example to the world around you. So your father that you're thinking of, or your cousin or your sister that you talk about, or whoever it is that is on your mind that tends to be a worrier and a freaker outer, they see a difference in you. Now they most likely if they lend themselves to freaking out all the time, they're not going to be giving recognition immediately for all that you're doing to improve your state of mind and increase your flow and connection with your universe. But they will recognize, and when they're ready at some point in time, you know, they might ask you, well, how did you do that? Because you used to freak out about everything, and now nothing seems to get under your skin. Like I tell my family all the time, if somebody that we don't know drove by and yelled out the window, you fucking bitch, we wouldn't care. We'd probably laugh it off because we don't care, right? But if it was somebody we love and they say something, it gets under our skin. And so emotional mastery is something that we're working on here. That's what the root of all this is. When you don't freak out through situations, And once you do that, you'll find and you'll realize that it's only those that are closest to you that can get a rise out of you. So the way I am right now, like I've been working on this and I've been getting so good at this for so long, the only thing that ever gets a rise out of me is the children. Those 3 little ones, oh my God, I love them so much. They're the only things that really get me worked up ever, and it's because it's like they all jump on me at once. But I'm even getting better and better with that, as you can tell, because like seriously, whatever, it is what it is, right? But like when they're abusive to one another or normal baby stuff as they're learning, that's where they tend to get a little bit of a rise out of me. So back to our money message. Our tarot message for the money is the Chariot. Oh my God. A car could be affecting your finances at this time. But the bottom of the deck is the 2 of Wands. It says be encouraged, stay encouraged. You have everything you need to get through the situation, and the state of mind and the way you handle the situation is also lending itself to your overall progress, soul growth, and so on and so forth. And I think that's what we've been discussing this whole time, right? Moving forward from a balanced state of mind. Also, again, making soul progress in regards to how we were raised to deal with different situations and circumstances that present themselves versus how we actually are doing it now, because we've made so much progress. Also, with that Chariot card, it says whatever you've been working on, whatever you've been investing yourself into to bring greater financial abundance and greater financial freedom will find success. However, it will not be according to traditional means or methods. Sometimes you will go around and about, and for you, it will not be a straight line. It will be a get around this situation, go that way, go this way, make that turn, adjust here and adjust there, and finally I will reach my goals. So stay encouraged, stay determined, and stay in progress. Keep yourself in progress. So now, what is a romance message for us for today? Let's see what we have. And we are using the Wisdom of the Golden Path Oracle deck. And the card we have for today is Unconditional Love. Wow, wow, wow. I need to get some water with that. Let me get some more water. I drank all mine. Children, quiet, Nikki. Please stop talking. You said you were going to be quiet. And you're not being quiet. Please be quiet. Okay. So unconditional love, talking about whatever relationship you've got going on here, whatever is your romantic situation, whether you're committed or not, you are in a situation that is encompassing, embracing, and growing your understanding of unconditional love. You are being encouraged to embrace the love and see how you reflect to one another qualities that you A, absolutely love, and B, are absolutely agitated by, because in those agitations you're unveiling to yourself an area where you can make it quiet, an area where you can grow and improve on a soul level. And so, Mickey Kang, come here. Now, sit there. Why? Because you're not listening. Don't talk. Be quiet. I need you to be quiet. You're the loudest thing over there. Shh. So, stay in unconditional love and appreciate that you have somebody in your life right now, whether this is committed or barely getting to know somebody, and this person wants to, their whole aim is to reflect unconditional love to you. And the thing is, you have different capacities, skill levels, and experience levels in what unconditional love is. You also have different awareness levels of unconditional love and what it is and how to display it. And so that's what's being brought up in this, where you both need refinement of your understanding of unconditional love. That's what you're together for. Where you both have experience and awareness of unconditional love, you are up in each other's life now at this time to express that. So allow your unconditional love to flow. Allow for your soul to grow. And again, you can only get, excuse me, you can only get a rise out of somebody when there is some emotion there, some attachment that needs to be confronted and embraced and dealt with. And so what is the tarot message that goes with our romantic love spread for today? Our tarot message for our love and romance spread for today, I'm almost done, is the Magician. You have the Magician here saying you have all the tools, skills, and talents, abilities required to create a situation the way you want it to be. And at this point, you are at the beginning of a manifestation. You are at the beginning of a situation that will grow, and you have brought something into your life, something tangible that you have manifested through your own intentions and desires. Excuse me. And so with that, it's going to be continuing to apply those imagination powers, your focus. Please stop throwing those things. Go in Granny's room, all three of you, go on. You're very distracting, and Linda is copying you big ones, and you know better than to throw my dishes. Go on. And so, okay. So you have all the skills, tools, abilities necessary. You're bringing this new situation to pass right now. You're bringing in tangible evidence. You've met somebody new. You're increasing a level of your existing committed relationship. You brought in a new element to your relationship. Emotions have grown. And where it's at right now is only going to continue to expand, okay? So, it's because there's been some divine understanding, some higher perspective, overstanding. It's like where you stand over and you look down and you can see everything type of viewpoint of the situation. And you're seeing where the challenges are. You're seeing where your bad habits are. You're seeing where you have allowed your lower vibration self to conquer in the past, and you're confronting all of that at this time in regards to how you handle relationships. Because right now, you are being put in a position where your 10 can expand. Whatever was a 10 in love, go in there and close the door. You guys, I'm almost done. What happened to your ear? Okay, look, just down here and be quiet. Hold on, let me hug you, okay? Okay, so your 10 is expanding. What does that mean? That means that whatever was the most love you knew, whatever was the most unconditional that you knew is going to expand. So your unconditional love at this time is in a state of expansion, because I have here as factors to the Magician, I'll try and hold these cards with one hand because I got to hold my grandson with the other. We have the 10 of Cups and the Emperor. So the Emperor is, for me in this spread, yes, somebody, it does apply to your Aries you're asking, but it is an expansion of your fullness of 10 cups, of your divine emotional fulfillment, of your fulfillment of love emotion is expanding at this time. Through this relationship, through this partnership, through this potential relationship, through this friendship that may be growing in a romantic way. And so, what is at the bottom of the deck? Shh, quiet, Princeton. The 9 of Cups is happiness in this deck. It's nicknamed happiness. It is the wish card. It says that something you've been wishing for is coming through to fruition for you right now, so that your 10 can expand, so that you can learn new degrees of the happiest you've ever been. You can learn new degrees of just how fantastic love can be, excuse me. And so that your 10 can expand in emotions, so that you can grow your own experience of unconditional love, so that you can get past the beliefs of childhood and into what you believe now. Yes, Papa, that's you and me. So that you can grow your love. And how appropriate that I happen to be holding my grandson right now while I'm talking about an expansion of emotion. Because when I became a grandmother, like, I loved my daughter so much, and I thought that I loved her more than anything in the world. And then I really do. But when my grandchildren were born, with my first grandson, I learned that love, that is the most love you ever knew, will grow when you have grandchildren. And any of you that are grandparents, you will know, and you can testify to the facts. Shh. I'll get it when I'm done recording. I'm almost done. And so when you have grandchildren, it will grow and your 10 will expand. Likewise, that's what's going on in our romantic relationships, because these romantic relationships help us to see aspects of ourselves through the other person. Whoever you have your romantic relationship with, it is a mirror for which you can see yourself. So whatever issues come up with that person, remember that when you point one finger at another, you got 3 more pointing back at yourself. So look at yourself first while you're busy pointing that finger, okay? I absolutely love the part of me that lines up with you. I absolutely love that you guys put up with my nose blowing and my grandchildren and pot banging and walls banging and screaming and all the stuff that we do while I'm recording your videos. And I'm glad that, you know, you understand. If you have learned nothing else from watching my videos, one thing you should have understood is that when you're in flow, you're in flow. When you're in connection, you're in connection. There is no division when you're connected. And so, while chaos is happening all around, you can still be channeling, you can still be receiving, you can still be expanding, and you can stay fully connected no matter what's going on. And it is possible. If I'm able to accomplish it, so are you. So, guys and gals, I absolutely love you. I love the part of me that lines up with you. My website has all the details if you need a personal consultation, or to your own words of clarity deck, anything you need, you can contact me. Information is on there. I am so grateful that I have all of your support, all of your messages. I did catch a few of your messages during the live stream today. Live spring. Just more channeled words coming out. Okay, get off then. And I look forward to connecting with you on a personal level. I receive all the blessings that you're sending me, and they multiply and hit you back, because that's kind of the way my card was set up. And so that's awesome. It works out for all of us. If you need me, contact me. My website has everything you need, and my website is lphtarot.com. That is lphtarot.com, as in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time. Did Grandma finish now?
Yeah.
Yeah? Now you ready to be quiet?
Yeah.
Yeah? Was you making a lot of noise on the video today?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? Why you do that? Why? How come every time Granny records, y'all want to make all this noise?
Yeah.
Why? I don't understand. Why? Now you're so quiet. Oh well, maybe one of these days y'all will learn to be quiet during Granny's readings.